these people are going out and non-selectively just wiping out everything they can come across, whether it's deer, young deer, badgers, anything that shines an eye back in a field at night time. If we do confront them, you're risking being on your own against 4 or 5 people that we know carry weapons. We found crossbow bolts. I mean, we've had instances where we've had guns hung out at windows at us as we're trying to block people in, waiting for a police response. You never know whether that gun's got its safety catch on. You never know whether the finger's on the trigger, it's pointing at you. It could go off at any time. We're relying on local farmers and individuals in the community to make sure if there's any issues, we've got backup.
They operate in big groups, mostly from the north, Yorkshire area, I think, is that right?
It's important to say we know a few local groups as well that are also into other crime.
A lot use the poaching aspect as a
cover
for burglary, thieving, and if they get caught poaching, they know they're only going to get a slap on the wrist, whereas if they get caught thieving, they know they'll be arrested.
And then it's a question of how far do you go, how far do you dare go to protect what's yours, or to protect the environment, protect the wildlife that you're managing. There's no repercussions for them even when they get caught.
They'll just say they took a wrong turn and they were lost.
Yeah.
So they drove round and round in circles on a field,
yeah.
That's right.
It's not seen as a serious crime, even if we tell them about the crop damage that's occurred, or we've seen them running dogs on a deer.
Here we are, boys.
I think a lot of it is about showing the dogs off and showing what their dogs are capable of, if they are in fact using dogs, which the majority of them are.
You're dealing with two groups of people, two sets of criminals, if you like. You've got your poachers, but we've also got the likes of the badger, people that dig the badgers out, they'll run a book, won't they? I'm told up to £5,000 will change hands on a decent badger dig at night. They'll get it all set up, and their mates will be in a pub, and it'll be on a laptop. Online betting.
On whether they'll get a badger or what?
On who'll kill the badgers once they've dug the badgers out.
The dogs?
Yes.
We've seen videos of deer being stamped to death, and they just laugh about it. You can hear them literally laughing over the videos. There's images on there of badgers, deer with the throat slit.
I'm taking one at a time, once.
And yet we're all tied with the same brush because that's what the public think we're doing. And I think field sports in general, or the field sports community in general, should be opening their eyes to what's actually happening at night time. We're going to be the ones being targeted for it from, well, what you call them, animal rights charities or whatever, but it's just really bad PR for countryside managers, if you like, when it's not actually anything to do with us, and we're trying to police it ourselves at our own cost at busy times of the year.
It's the last thing you want at night.
You'd be doing 18-hour days back to back in a busy period, and then these jokers turn up, and that's the next 3 hours of your day gone. But there's landowners in the county that'll shut the curtains and pretend it's not happening, but then be moaning about the crop damage.
Some are single people on their own, others have got young families, they don't want reprisals, so you can understand why people don't get involved, but also you don't want to be a prisoner on your own property. We are managing to slowly get the word across that rural crime affects them, because while they're out poaching they are also looking for other targets, and the local villagers are, start to get hit a little bit. Basically, we want people to be vigilant, and it is slowly working.